Bayside, like when we were little, Maria and I. She asked me to sleep over, which I think I did, and then I didn't know that this was a thing, but apparently a lot of people do it. And then Michael's mother, Michael and Alice, who were living in the courtyard with Mike and Robin, the Hebrews, and Mike and Alice being the sesame seed in the perfect pearl veneers of the neighborhood. So the awkward, and Linda and Lou had no idea how upset the Hebrew school was about the recent purchase of the unit of, what do you do for a living? Because I know the kid across the street is a superstar, and you are not supposed to be anywhere near her. It's like child molestation or like stalking or illegal in all 50 states and abroad. So I was a little, maybe 4 or 5, maybe 5, 4 or 5, I don't know. And I slept over. Mike's mother was there. Now, she was a very stern, like I call staunch woman, very angry all the time. But I liked her because she was actually incredibly protective of me, actually, because she had ancient sacred knowledge that had been bestowed upon her, and she didn't want to get into it based on whatever her son was into. But she knew that if her son continued this incestuous relationship between what the mother knew and who the mother knew and who he knew and what he was up to, and his daughter and the jinn or the genie, and them inviting me over without my parents' knowledge of any of this, or even who I was as a superstar and a genie, and trying to brush my hair and win good favor of me through their relationship with their daughter, which was weird, and I felt very uncomfortable. And she said, if I walked you across the street to bring you back home, would that be okay? And I said, that would be great. I said, as long as you say that it wasn't me who got angry and mad, so my mother knows that I didn't do something bad while I was here. And she said, I could do that for you. And we left. However, in the Bayside arena, and Michael's problem with foreign informants and confidants and obsession with whatever, his own family, I suppose, the daily whatever, it gets like, it's like the register, just somebody takes all the cash out of the register and runs, and then when you open the register the next day, it's empty. You don't have the money left over from yesterday because somebody took it and ran. That's what the memory and the ability to remember what yesterday was like has been for me walking forward in this life amongst humans while I'm being held a hostage in the United States of America in the state of New York, and as a prisoner of war of, I don't have a classification for it, but it's been so. My parents completely oblivious, but my situation has never, ever improved since the day I was born. It has only steadily declined and gotten more dangerous and worse. 42 years now. So then Mike and Alice moved out of Bayside. They moved to New Hyde Park, NEWHYDEPARK. And that was it. I didn't see Maria for a long, long time. And then we moved eventually to, and when Maria was living in Bayside, she was on roller skates and I was on roller skates, and something happened. We had like we had a storm door. It was half like tin, TIN, like silver, SILVER in color, and the other half was glass. And she was on her roller skates and she couldn't stop, and she put her hands out and she broke the glass completely. It just shattered everywhere and she was bleeding. It was really scary. I didn't know what exactly to do. I had to like catch my breath and think like emergency, what, like quickly. And then I went to go grab my, I said, you want me to get my grandfather? Or you want me to get your parents? Which way you want me to go? And then I did. And so, based on whatever her answer was. And that was when we were little. But then she moved out, didn't see her for a long time. And then out of the blue, I totally forgot about her, quite frankly. And then out of the blue, she winds up calling. Same thing with Jessica Perry. Saw her because Lou and Lynn were friends, didn't know it, whatever. And then never saw them. And then all of a sudden one day they call out of the blue, and then we're friends. We aren't, I don't know. Had to check in, whatever. And then, I don't know. But again, these aren't like close people. They're just people I've seen, and I had some run-ins with, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't really have an entertaining experience being held prisoner and captive in your shitty-ass United States of America in the state of New York under foreign invasion and leadership. And nobody seems to notice, even though, like, we had to go to the European Union for help against the union that's on strike in America, not helping because of Michael and Alice and whatever the fuck else was going on in Sesame Seeds, indentures and ventures and veneers, and then other people's language confusing.